Alright, so you watched the video on how to create local API with your local database, and you watched how to create a local API with the Azure database. Now I'll be showing you how to publish that local API with the Azure database to your Azure. So I'm just going to open up my Visual Studios again, go to the demo project I was working on last time. Let's give it a bit of time to load. And we are going to right click on project, click on publish. Very important. It's important that you note that you need to be signed in with the same account you're using for your Azure. So your account you're using, your Visual Studios, needs to be the same as the account you're using for your Azure. So from the start, we're going to use Azure App Service Windows. We are going to be waiting for it to load. We want to create an instance. Okay, so before we start, you want to call this something applicable. In my case, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm going to leave the resource group as it is, and I'm going to change the host plan. Very important to change the host plan, or else it's going to charge you. I'm just going to change it to South Africa North, and I'm going to say keep the plan as it is. What's the issue? Why can't I okay this? Give me a second. Okay, just had a weird bug where I just had to change it to shared and back to free, and now it's fixed, so I'm just going to click OK. So it's going to be South Africa North F1, so that means free, and I'm going to say create, and you're just going to give it some time while it's starting up the service. Alright, so mine just finished creating, so we're going to be selecting demo, and then slots, you should not have any slots available, then you're going to click on next. Important, you want to select skip the step. You do not want to create an API management. You want to skip. Going to click finish. Just going to give it some time while it loads. It's going to create, and then it's fine. Then all you have to do is just give it a quick read over. Everything looks fine, and then I'm just going to click publish. Give it some time. I'll just cut the video here again. Well, I might not cut it because we are actually just watching it quickly compile and give an output. As you can see, this is all fine and dandy. Alright, build was successful, publishing was successful. It's now going to start the website extension. And it should also now give me the option to... It should also automatically open a browser of mine. So restarting the web app, yes, that's fine. Okay, it opened the browser on my other screen. Alright. You see this, if you see this, do not panic. Remember, go to your URL and just add a /swagger, press enter, and there you go. Now you see it's running on the server. I can now edit my data. Well, that's not data. Let's actually try to retrieve some data. So we're going to say try, execute, and we should not encounter any errors considering it worked locally. Congrats, you just finished publishing your first web API to Azure.